Right guys, here we are. The final. Excited?
Yes.
Very much. Yeah? We've come a long way over these 5 tasks. We've seen a lot of developments, seen a lot of great ideas. For the final, we're going to give each of you 10 pairs of denim jeans. And from these, you're going to create 2 showstoppers. It can be anything from bridal to ball gowns, LBDs, whatever you want.
One of the pieces should be jeans because, you know, it is our top seller at Megamart. And I'd like to see a completely modernized pair of jeans being produced either for the man or the woman. But I'm hoping that there will be that pair of jeans that defines what the next season's going to be all about.
We shall see.
So we have one more surprise for you, and it is to announce that we have a wildcard entry. Welcome back. And this is Rahul, who joins the finalists again. And you're back in the contest. And I think that you are now going to really fight to make this happen. Could you join them, please? Thank you guys and all the best.
Thank you, sir.
So as we got a task today to select 10 denims, and we have to deconstruct them into completely 2 new ensembles, one for female and one for male.
I'm working on the patterns as of now. Denim is a sturdy fabric, so I'm still trying to work out, what should I do. The structure works best with denim. Trying to give it elsewhere might just be a topsy-turvy situation at this point of time. So probably I'll do something very structured.
So my inspiration was grunge look. So the look is like, it's there. It's in starting like 80s and 90s. So I want to create something new, and I'm looking forward. I'm creating a whole texture effect with denim.
I want to create 2 complementing looks to both of them, so they do look like they're part of the same collection. I do want to stick to my own design aesthetics, and given the challenge, denim is a fabric that is loaded with its own signature detail. But I still want to keep my aesthetic to it, so it'll still be minimal. I will respect all the stylings that a typical average denim has and recreate it in my own fashion.
We need to make a combination of showstopper, as well as we need to think about Megamart as our brand, our clientele, and also think out of the box, because the judges are having a higher expectation in terms of design and conceptualization.
Since today is the last day of the show and it's the last task, it's pretty nervous and excitement at the same time. I don't know what's it going to be like on the jury, but I just know I'm going to do my best, because I need to like my garment so that others can like it too.
Last 20 minutes are left, and I am almost 90% done with my garments. A little bit of fitting is still pending, so I'm going to do that right now. Though what I had thought and imagined how it would be, but it was a very difficult challenge and it took a lot of time. and that's why not really happy with what I've done, but hopefully something that will convince judges for sure, because I have a good presentation in mind.
So at this point of time, I'm not necessarily too tense because I've always stuck to my own sense of aesthetic. I've always made garments that sort of fit towards the task but were heavily towards my own way of designing. I hope they understand exactly where I'm going with creatively along with this collection. Yes, so let's hope everything goes for the best.
My garment has fit the model well. I'm just waiting to wrap up whatever finishing is left so that I can take out some time to complete the other details such as styling and getting the models dressed and prepare for the presentation.
Water. You fine? Beam, bye. Can you sit?
No, I'm very
Do you want me to chop the...
गाड़ी ले ले तुम लेके जाओ उसको तो दिया
Unfortunately, during the task, Royston suffered from a back pain and had to be hospitalized immediately.
He was saying since morning that he has a very bad pain happening on the back, so I took it lightly. I was ignoring the fact and I was telling him, please complete your thing. So I'm not happy totally, I can say for sure, because he's the one person whom I was competing with. I was looking up to him, what he's going to do, and I was thinking we two have a fair chance. It's we'll have a tough fight and let's see who wins the task. And I don't care, I just want him to be here in 1 hour, I don't care. So the task goes well and let's see what happens. I can't see him in the hot, no, I can't see him there.
I just hope that he comes back soon for the show, in time for the show, because I think his efforts that he's put needs to be recognized by everyone. Royston, I hope you come back soon. So I can't see you in the hospital anymore. Please come back soon. And I'm sorry I ignored the thing that your back was paining in the morning.
So welcome guys, we have the top 3 with us.
Unfortunately, we're missing one guy today, Royston, who's not here, because he was taken ill this morning very suddenly. So we're hoping he'll make a quick recovery, but we're not sure. So we'll have to just see how it goes. Okay.
Well, maybe if we get lucky, he'll be back in the next 20 minutes or so. So we'll make him do the last entry if he can turn up. Otherwise, it's just the 3 of you all. And here is the trophy that you're going to win. And of course, with another very special surprise gift that's going to make you very, very happy. So all the very best for today.
Thank you so much. My research started with seeing what are the attributes denim has. So I got to know that denim has more of the linear lines. It does not have a lot of shape into it, but it has more of lines which create the whole structure. So be it the belt, be it the whole stitch lines, be it the pockets, they are more towards the linear cuts, more geometric in shape, not curvy, not circular. So I took that as my inspiration and I started developing sketches on that lines. So I'll just show you my garments, you'll get a clear idea of it. the women's wear garment. In this, I have played a lot with texture. Using denim as fabric, I have created linear texture, abstract texture. And as you can see, generally denim, the crotch of the denim is always in the center. So I have shifted it towards the side. This is my interpretation that why keep the same idea of having the crotch in the center. So in this I've layered 3 different denims and given 3 different bands. So you have 3 different openings, same on the right hand side. And here I've done a lot of patchwork. As I said, my interpretation was from geometry and the lines and abstractness of the fabric. So I have done a little bit of rough edging. For the men's, I have created a half short pant and a sleeveless jacket. In this, the interpretation of this pant is the half pant is completely plain, very classic, and the other half I have done a lot of patchwork over it using different types of denim color. And here I have taken the back side of the denim, which is my half of the jacket, and the other half I have taken the seams of the denim, which we generally do, the flat lock seams. Now I think this is one of the element of denim which is really stands out when the denim is plain and you have like a flat lock seam with a contrast thread. So I took that as an element of denim and made a whole surface texture, abstract surface texture using the flat lock technique. So you could do a lot of texturization using the technique of denim, which is I think a unique output of the entire product.
I was just looking at the girl's blouse, the top, and thinking that that was something very interesting happening over there, but I did not see it really continuing into the rest of it, So I'm wondering whether, what do you say, Russ? Are there too many ideas happening with this? Or do you find a singular thought?
I was about to ask exactly the same question. For me, the girl's outfit works much better than the guy's outfit. For the guy, less so. It looks, I know it's patchwork, but it really looks patchwork. I don't see anything that draws it all together.
But well done, Neha. That's a good job. Well done.
Thanks, Niha.
So we have seen denim with like different attachments and color shades and different washes. So when I got this task, I was thinking what should be happening with denims in like 2016. So what can we do or what will be visible in 2016? So I did like small trend forecasting. So I had some small research. And I found out that in 2016, starting like I can say mid 2015 to 16, we'll see more of a patchwork happening, but more of a contrast. It won't be like similar color. If you are using a proper navy blue color, like big patch, and over that you will be using a white denim then. When I was making both the garments, what I imagined, it came out with the men's garment, but it didn't happen with the women's garment. The fitting was not coming right. So I need to change in like last moment. So the length I've made a little bit shorter, and I've increased this particular texturing which I've added in women's wear to a more of a lower level to create a different look altogether. So as you can see in the sketch, I have made a longer skirt and with a slight parting. When the model walks, the legs are visible. But I changed it. It wasn't working how I planned. But I changed that concept and I added few of the railings. For this, I have used 2 shades. One is indigo shade and one is like proper white. And then I've stitched it and then rip off the edges to give you a more edgy look. And it looks like one piece, but it's like 2 different pieces. And you can wear it and it looks like you are wearing a one whole look altogether.
In the menswear, are those jeans that he's wearing completely created by you?
No sir, actually I added the detailing on the bottom.
Nothing else was changed?
No, nothing else was changed.
And what did you do?
Actually, I've added the strips to make like a furrow effect. It's like tied. It's like a detailing happening on the down. It's like a knot, 3 different knots like that.
But you mean they're separate pieces of fabric that you've just tied on?
Yes, yes. And I've done
so
the
if he
fittings.
takes off the jeans, he has to first take off the ties.
No, it's attached.
Part of the jeans.
Yeah, it's part of the jeans, and I've done the fittings and I've added those things. For the jacket, it's like an asymmetrical silhouette and with like a sleeveless thing. So I've used a rigid effect of a triangle, and then I've attached this thing. It's like a scarf. You can wear it without.
Could that be removed?
Yes, but
Please remove it.
So right now I've attached because it's like thick material. So for that, if it will not fall its own silhouette.
I like the concept for the girl's outfit, but as you say, I think you've struggled with the weight of the fabric, and you should have thought that through, because that's a very heavy garment that you created there. It looks a little bit clumsy. Also, for me, the skirt length isn't quite right. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think the skirt should have been shorter. So concept's good, but the actual execution is a little bit weak. As far as the guy's outfit is concerned, I think the top has worked very well. The shawl and the jackets worked well.
It's interesting. I mean, I like the way you worked with textures and added that amount of shredding, and you know, overall the silhouettes work. The skirt length is a bit dodgy. It sort of could have been shorter or not necessarily longer. But anyway, that's a great silhouette on the man. So well done, Puja. It's been interesting looking at your work.
Thanks, Puja.
Good afternoon, judges.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Rahul. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Before I go on to present, I'm really grateful that you thought I was worthy for the show and called me back again. So thank you for that.
Not just us, your colleagues also.
Thanks to them as well. So I have constructed an empire line Kalidar kurta. I've used some certain areas of the denim and created certain motifs. Again, motifs is something very important in ethnic wear. I've used painting on denim and created patchwork at the border, of which I have not illustrated here. Now, I also thought had this been washed, I've stitched the thing in a manner that once it is washed, it gives a rugged look. So post-wash also, it is an upsurgence of design. The cycle is going up, it's not going down. And the man, here is a Nehru jacket and a denim dhoti. Now, Indian youth is constant, especially the male youth, is straying away from ethnic wear. Why? I cannot really say. But denim is considered as a cool fabric, as a very versatile fabric, and kind of complements any and every kind of human being's personality. So I've created a denim dhoti using 2 different trousers. So I will now show you my collection. The denim base fabric, and I have used fabric paints and I've created the Alpana effect. Alpana is a style of artwork in West Bengal. I have done this, and this portion on the yoke portion, this is a denim pocket on which I've done a little detailing because I think the woman likes to feel a little bit more, delicate and adorned on the bust portion. So this is a bit of that. Turn around, please. And a certain shape. Indian women like to adorn, they have a certain shape which is very Indian, and all over the world, it does not kind of gel with the other body shapes. So this is the shape that I've tried to give, and I've given a bias finishing to it. And to complement the same, I have created a quilted clutch or a bag using again a painting technique and a pocket for some use. This is the classic Nehru jacket using a denim, and as I had taken, Prasad sir, your consideration, these pockets are usable this time, and so is this. And this is a kurta of my own, and this, what I did was, I ripped open the denim entirely. From all the 4 seams, I ripped open, and then I took another pair of denims, and I cut them, and I inserted it here to create the certain bulk of the dhoti. And this is a fusion of dhoti and the Jodhpuri harem kind of thing, So it's very, like when I asked him, like when he wore it, I said, do you feel feminine? He said, no, it's very free and casual. So that was my interpretation, and here is the look.
The kurta is your role.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
possible to remove the kurta? There's absolutely no difference in 1,000 other garments in the market. It's just that it's made out of denim and it has a pattern on it. Whereas in the men's section, I find the pants quite brilliant. I don't find them like dhoti pants at all. They are harem pants at the end of the day. But as structured, constructed pants, they're brilliant. What do you say, Russ?
Yeah, I think that's right. I think, you know, one of the things that I've really enjoyed about all the tasks that we've seen is just the sheer variety of different ideas. And I'm so pleased that you've come at this from the ethnic point of view.
Even that bundi that the boy is wearing is very lovely because of the shading and the mixing.
Of both outfits, I think that's the star.
Yeah, the star is the men's outfit.
The star piece is that's really, really good.
Please turn around again for us. That's a very good fit you've got over there also. That's excellent. Great.
Thanks, Rahul.
Thank you, Rahul.
The feedback was really nice, and I hope they will like something on the L. So they liked the part, the overall scenario. Yeah, there were some few faults in the execution part, but that's okay. And they liked the men's garment, which was like a shock for me. I am not a menswear designer. I'm like more of a women's wear designer. But yeah, it's a shock. I'm surprised. But yeah, I'm happy.
The judges liked my work, but there were a lot of hitch and hunts also, which they did not like. But as we had a restricted fabric and restricted time period, so I tried my level best to give my 200% as it's a finale show. But I think it was a fair judgment because I came to know what things went wrong and what I could have improvised. So I'm just waiting for the results now. Hope it works out in my favor.
I'm not sure if anyone can put forward a competition. Everyone had their own interpretation. Primarily, this interpretation of mine was for Megamart. I mean, I can go creatively Gaga, but then again, who's going to wear that Gaga apart from Gaga herself? So I kind of toned it down. I kept it simple, sober, and everyone who's seen the garment today has loved it, and that is an achievement for me.
Well, it's been quite a journey. How do you feel?
Nervous at the moment.
Of course, of course. Puja?
So excited.
Rahul?
I feel nervous and excited, both of them.
A couple of days ago, you didn't expect to be here, huh? Been a great experience for all of us. I've enjoyed it. I know Prasad has as well. I think we've seen you guys grow. We've seen you develop. I hope you've learned something. I hope we've been able to give you a little bit of direction. Megamart is a commercial, fashion, value business. And whilst we're selecting one of you as a designer to join our design team, it's essential that you learn about the Megamart customer, you learn how to design for them, you bring your personality, but you have to adapt it to who your customer is. That's the most important thing, understanding your customer.
It's really been fun working with you all, and I think that the tasks that were set for you have also taught me a lot, because it was so interesting to see the way you coped with the different challenges that were thrown to you. Well, we had a bit of an unfortunate time with poor Royston having to drop out of the contest because of sudden illness. So we've decided that we will offer him a wildcard entry next year if he so wishes, and bring him back into the contest. So right now, the contest will be judged on the basis of just the three of your work that we see in front of us.
So Niha, I think as we said earlier, it felt like a little bit of a game of two halves. I thought your girl's outfit was really strong, very commercial. but I think your boy's outfit let you down. I don't think the two outfits came together particularly well. Puja, I thought your originality was good. I like both outfits. I think your execution was a problem, especially with your girl's outfit, because the fabric was too heavy. We had reservations about the length of the skirt. And your guy's top was good, but I think your the pants let you down a little bit there. A little bit more imagination I would have expected from you. A different approach here. Good. Tick for that. I thought I wanted to see. I was interested to see if somebody would do an ethnic approach to it. I think your girl's outfit is maybe a little too conservative, a little too plain. But I liked your use of colour. You were the only person who actually introduced colour. On your boy's outfit, you probably had the star piece in the boy's pants. I think that was quite exciting for us.
I loved what you did with the menswear. To me, that was the star piece as well. The bundi also is very clever in terms of the tonality that you've done. The girl's garment was commercial. It was something that I'm sure would sell quite easily, and that's why I think that it works. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. So it's time to announce the results now. Designers, can we have you on stage, please? The most exciting part of the Megamart Fashion Designer of the Year happens. So there you have it, Russell. 3 of our brightest sparks in the nascent industry. And I must say that I love all of them. You know, they really have done such a good job. And I can see all 3 of you all are well on your way to becoming very, very successful designers. Because in my book, all 3 of you are winners.
So of course, there can only be one winner, I'm afraid, of the Megamart Fashion Designer of the Year this year. But as Prasad says, in a way, you're all winners. Because you've all made it through to the final. And I'm sure you'll all be hugely successful in your careers in the future.
You know, you should just give all 3 of them a job, Russell.
I wish I could. I wish I could. So after very careful deliberation, we've decided that this year's Megamart Fashion Designer of the Year
is
Rahul, our wild card.
There you
Rahul.
go.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
There you go. And I think in summing up, the one thing that we thought that really tipped the balance, because between the 3 of you all, again, fractionated marks, almost less than a point apart. But in the end, we asked ourselves, which garment could we hang at Megamart today, which would be ready for sale with no further work, and that's where he tipped the balance. So you see, commercial viability becomes very important when you work with a brand like Megamart. But having said that, congratulations on the brilliant, brilliant work that you all did. And I hope that I am fortunate enough to be able to work with you all both again in the future. And of course, Rahul, with you.
Thank you, sir. I am kind of speechless because at a point I had been asked to leave. You know, I was not depressed because the entire journey was all about learning. When I was called back, you know, I was yet happy again. And everything that you people said sitting out there, you know, there was nothing I took back offensive, because I thought, you are judging, you have been in the industry for so many years. You are judging from a particular point of view, and that is what the consumer is looking for. So I was like, it is my task, you know, I have to reach that level of thinking that you are probably at this point of time. And I'm glad that this interpretation, you know, finally clicked with what you were looking for, and this is what I have. I'm really, really grateful to these great contestants, you know, who I think with the work that they've done, they've made me fight even more harder than I should have. And as you clearly said, they are all winners, because both of them, you know, have a great understanding and a great vision towards what they are going through. And I'm just a graduate. These are my seniors in the industry. So I'm really happy. Thank you to everyone around here.
And of course, as well as the actual award, a special additional award, which was just announced today with the generosity of the company, is a check to Rahul for 1 lakh rupees. Congratulations.
And a big hand for the crew and the wonderful people who have made everything look so good.
Yes. Well done, Niha. Thanks so much.
Well done.
I hope to see you again.